injure the dog. So I gotta start this up, bring it down the driveway, and hope the engine doesn't explode. When I got crash, coolant leaked all out of it. So let's see how this goes. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that atrocious sound. Just got the car pulled in. Now I gotta work on taking this front end apart. So the damage assessment is obviously the hood, bumper, front wheel, and the passenger side rear. And it looks like some suspension components are damaged too. So I'm gonna try pulling all of this off today. So I'm gonna start by pulling off the engine cover, front bumper, light, and possibly the wheel next. I'm hoping this S58 isn't damaged because right here you can see the airbox did get pushed into the engine and this frame rail got pushed over as well. So I'm gonna start with taking off the front bumper and disconnect it from this front fender. Then the front bumper should just come right off since this side is obviously smashed up and the under tray got ripped off as well. To get to these bolts up here, I gotta turn the wheel right so I get access to them. BMW is known for their build quality, but listen to the trim pieces squeak. Come on. Just so you guys can see, this is the condition of the wheels. This is why they aren't turning, and it was such a pain in the to get in the garage. Completely de-beaded. This also isn't helping. Chunk missing out here, so whoever crashed this car definitely did a good job. Now we can start taking off the hood seal. I don't get why manufacturers overdo some stuff. Like, come on, why do you need 10 bolts holding on the top part of the bumper? You only need 3 or 4. Complete waste of time. BMW, do better. I got all the bolts off of this, and now the front bumper should just come right off. I got this expensive piece of wall art now. I'm gonna work on removing the smashed up headlight and taking off the fender airbox to get some stuff out of the way. Clearly BMW is now lacking in the crash department. That headlight should have even had a scratch on it, and look at it, destroyed. So if anybody wants a gently used M4 headlight, passenger side, just let me know. Now I'm gonna try to take off the hood, 2 13mm bolts on each side, and I'm gonna try to remove this by myself without smashing up the car more. Watching are going to rebuild a BMW M4 just like me in this video, try to go out in public, make some friends, because it's not fun taking off the hood by yourself. So I guess we can work on this fender now. Just popped off the clips on here and underneath the more 10 mils. Just got all the bolts taken out of the fender, and now we can take it off. Cut that out. Talk to the camera what you're doing.
Taking out the light on it. You think that's inner tie rod? Probably outer, right?
I don't know, get on my wall. I'm gonna film a YouTube video. It's just like awkward
I know.
doing it. Come on. We got the front tire off and now we're gonna work on getting the back one off. A couple of these lug nuts were stripped, so we had to get a tool to remove them. I just can't take it serious.
What wheels do you guys think I should get? Let me know in the comments.
Run them through what happened.
So now we need to put on the intake.
No, you need to tell them what we did with the frame. Like we just got it back from the frame shop
So
too.
we just got the car back from the frame shop. As you can see here, it's good as new. We got on the new fender liners from ECS Tuning, new headlight. So now we just have some small stuff to put on. We need to do intake, K&N drop-in filters for better airflow, mount this headlight properly, then we're pretty much good to go with the hood and the bumper. Let's go.
I didn't record it. Why is it bugging?
My car look like shit.
First, we're gonna get started on putting on the new airbox and the new sensor. If you do end up going in public and making a friend who can help you work on your car, I also highly recommend reading instructions before you do any modifications, as you will save a lot of time. Cutting that out, what do I even say?
I don't know. Just say we're cutting that to make it the airbox fit or something.
The frame that we got welded on is, I'm assuming, from a 340i or a 330i, and we need to cut off this bracket to make the airbox fit. Do what I say, not what I do. Wear protective gear. We also got all the fender liner on, put on a new tow arm, and in the rear, I disassembled the rear brake assembly because we're also going to replace the tow arm and one of the camber arms.
Now we're putting in these K&N drop-in filters. Better breathability, better turbo spool. Let's see how these things sound. If I can get the box open. Okay.
Don't talk like you're a frat guy. Nobody's gonna want to watch.
Looks pretty good.
Are they oil filter?
It should be oiled. Yep, it's already oiled, ready to go. Off around the edges, but don't want to get too much dirt on these.
We were trying to jam in the wrong filter, but now we have the right one and we're gonna put it in now.
Perfect. Should just easily drop in like that. Looks pretty damn good if you ask me. Okay, it's on. Is it supposed to sit higher than this though? Yeah, I guess it was on that side.
Where's the mouse?
How would you just do this like that?
Now we're putting on the MAF sensor. Because the problem is if we act like ourselves, then nobody will watch this.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna be clipped off by now.
Well, the start of the video was no personality.
Yeah, I know.
Because it was also just you alone.
Yeah, I know, and it's really awkward.
If we could figure out what type of bolt size it is, anyone could.
Yeah. Because they're both reading the same form that we're reading.
Yeah.
Now we're taking out filter number 2 right now and putting in the new. Now we're gonna remove this headlight so we can get access to this hood latch as it was bent during the accident. Our goal was to finish this car in 24 hours, but since the frame shop, how long has it been? Like 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
Yeah. Okay, now let's see if we can do this.
This car, since we took delivery of it, it's been less than 24 hours, and the time it's come here, taken apart, and came back from the frame shop. We're working around the clock. This is you only see in Fast and Furious. Let's go.
This is real BMW mechanic. Bring your BMW to us because we know everything. And Mustangs too. But only the 5.0.
This is a black badge edition car, so that's why you can't see the 5.0 at night.
Competition.
fucking place to knock out the bolts and lose them forever. We did order a carbon hood and carbon fenders for this to replace the OEM parts.
And a carbon grill.
We have the new bumper sitting over here.
Carbon everything.
We got a carbon fiber hood right here. We got a Sebin carbon fiber hood.
Carbon everything. Let's go.
We put on new hood hinges and a new hood latch, and hopefully this is gonna fit.
We got the bumper right here. Bumper has the front splitter on it. Just need to get it touched up. Should be ready to
Show
go.
the carbon. This came with the carbon accents on the lower part of the grill.
Got a pretty good deal on these used. I mean brand new.
We got the new Sebin carbon hood. I think we're gonna get this painted because we also have carbon fenders for this. What do you think? Are we gonna paint it?
Yeah, I want to get this painted white and then also get that repainted because the paint's a little bit messed up on it, and to get it to match right.
This bumper is used, but over here there's a bit of body work done, so it'll have to get repainted. And also to color match to the hood and the rest of the car.
I think it'll look better with just the carbon fenders exposed. Oh, look at this.
Now the next step is to put this hood on the car. Put your hat in there and jump in front of the camera like you're at the club. Yay! Okay, stop. We got the new mouth sensor put in, and now we're gonna try starting it for the first time since it got moved down here. Do you want to record the exhaust?
Sure.
We need to plug in the battery. We're just connecting the battery right now. Here. You hear like bogging?
Yeah.
Heard that normally. But there are a little less errors. 4 of them are headlights, 1 of them's drivetrain.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? Who are we gonna ask? Fuck. We got the hood put on now, and we got the fitment as good as we can before we put on the new fenders. We just have a problem. This side you can stick your whole hand into, and this side fits almost perfectly. I'm not sure if it's just the fact that it's a carbon hood and it's not gonna be perfect, or if that side's just too low. We put on the front bumper just to test fit it.
It's looking like an M4 again. It's looking pretty put together.
Not as put together as this. S550 Mustang GT.
S55. BMW M4.
S550 or S55?
Which one are you guys picking?
What a good. Well, I'll edit out all the stupid shit. Now that we got the headlight adjusted, we're gonna work on taking off this fender and replacing it with carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. Replacing this with carbon fiber
CF.
to match the hood and the roof and the splitter and the interior trim and the wing
diffuser.
and the diffuser
And the spats.
and the spats
And the carbon wishbone.
and the carbon wishbone.
And the front splitter.
I already said that. Now that we got this fender off, we can go grab the new carbon fiber fender and put them on both sides. This is a new carbon fender. Has louvers, bigger side vent.
Flossman Designs.
These are aftermarket fenders, but it's still BMW's fault. It was hard to fit them. Do better.
Yo, do you want to come over Friday and watch the Jake Paul fight?
We just finished putting on the carbon fiber fenders on both. Ah! we just finished putting on the carbon fiber fenders on both sides, and right now we're just test fitting the new bumper. I think we're gonna have to raise this headlight a little bit for it to fit right.
Looks pretty f***ing good.
I don't think you can swear on YouTube either.
Looks pretty good.
I'll cut that out. Okay, wait, say, what do you think?
I think it looks pretty good. It took a bit of work to get this to line up, but I'm pretty happy with how it's sitting right now. We just got to put on the bumper and yeah, we're almost done here.
Stormtrooper spec, we have some carbon fiber kidney grills for this too, and maybe we're gonna order some carbon fiber emblems. I'm gonna leave this in. Just turn it off, turn off the audio. You went from the...
We have to put this on too. Should we put the bumper on? Raise the headlight, put the bumper on, then we can put the grills on, and we're literally done the front end.
Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. So next time you see the car, it's gonna... the whole front end's gonna be done. Almost. What do you have to say about that?
No one else can rebuild an M4 as fast as us.
We have a timer. I think we're at about 5 hours it's taken us to get this far. Not even. Like 4:45. Fuck you, Matt Armstrong.
Matt Armstrong does not play with us.
He won't even mention our names because he's scared. We're better rebuilders. Now I'm gonna pop the hood so we can start fitting the front bumper before we get it painted. Before we tighten down the front bumper, we got to take off all the old hardware on the bumper that was on the car when it was crashed. Now that all the old hardware is off, I can put it on the new bumper. Since these are aftermarket fenders, it was hard to fit them to the OEM bumper. Once again, BMW's fault. Those are gonna fall there. Let's put it on the roof of the car. We got the bumper bolted on now, and we have these new carbon fiber kidney grills that we're gonna pop in now. Not Armstrong. Push, we're running out of time. Run it. Hurry, we're running out of time. 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 We gotta do this side too. It's like they're barely in. Right now we're putting in the software for the new headlight, but it's not working.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
I think we should get an intake for the headlight instead. Ram air intake right here. Right now we're putting on the under tray.
I need the socket for this.
He needs a socket for this. Here's a socket. See how his head's right under the engine block? If that falls, it'll kill him.
Okay, I just need more of those bolts.
My Mickey Mouse job on the mouse sensor didn't end up clearing the code, so I got this part and I'm gonna wire it up right now. Well, buddy over here is gonna work on what?
The rear suspension, tow arm.
Adjustable tow arms are gonna go in. By the end of today, we should have this car at least rolling out of here. If not driving, hopefully. We got the MAF sensor wired in.
Now we're gonna check if there's any codes.
Yeah, what he said. Explain what you're doing down there.
You need to hold this, and then I'm loosening this to get off the tow arm. Is it coming off?
M brake calipers. It's all wired in. Now we're gonna check if the code's still there. What do you think about that? Are you excited?
Yeah, let's see.
No, what are we gonna do? We still got the code on. We don't know what to do. We're gonna keep working on the rear end.
Got it out.
New adjustable fall line tow arm. About to put it in. Let's see if it works. I got the adjustable tow arm in, and right now I'm just adjusting this to take out the positive toe. Just attaching the
Parking brake.
parking brake, and then the caliper's gonna go on. We're gonna throw on the new wheels that we got, and this car should be off the jack stands and rolling out of here.
Let's go. So right now he's tightening down the adjustable toe arm. We're just trying to get it to line up with the other edge. It's looking pretty good so far, so we should be able to get enough adjustment in on here. Wait, I'm gonna call my mom.
Now that we got the brake rotor and the brake caliper on, we're gonna put on the new wheels. How did we get this before? If you remember how the wheel looked last time, it was towed in that way. And now if you look, it's almost dead on. Before we get an alignment, this should be good enough. We're just putting on the front wheel, and then we can lower this car off the jack stands. It's a pretty good feeling getting the final touches on.
Let's go. Lowering springs tomorrow, maybe?
We have lowering springs,
Exhaust.
and downpipes and tune. And then this car should be set. We got the jack. Now we're just jacking up the car to take it off these jack stands. Come on, hurry up.
Alright, the car's almost lowered down. Pulling the jack. Still tight. Ooh. Come on, moment of truth. Let's go. Let's go.
3 days in the making, let's go. Only took us 34 hours.
Did it feel as good as you thought it would?
No.
Yeah, not really.
Before we take the M4 out of the garage, we gotta move the Mustang GT, so we're gonna get a cold start here.
Let's go. Let's hear this thing. It's cold. Now all we have to do is pull out the M4. Let's go.
Keys in the car.
It's been a while. That was piss cold.
How many
Let's
check
go.
engine lights?
Lighting system, don't care. Let's go. Now that looks fucking neat.
The suspension still needs to settle since it was sitting on jack stands for a little over a day.
Now that's a lot of carbon.
Stormtrooper spec M4.
Let's go.
It's my turn to take it for a first drive. Here, get the
Don't crash it. What do you guys think of the new HREs? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. Beside the Mustang, it's been a while since these two have met. Stock exhaust sounds pretty good.
first drive done.
Let's go. Didn't
Now-
crash it.
Now we just need the exhaust on it, lowering springs, and it'll be almost as good as the Mustang.
Let's go.
But there's one last thing we need to do on this before we take it for a ride. Should we go get her?
Yeah, we gotta get her. There's only one person we know that knows how to do this.
She's finally here. We got her.
We have the true mastermind behind this whole project, Ginger the dog. She's here to do the finishing touches. Let's go.
Now it's finally done.
Now it's finally ready to rip. Let's go, boys.
And girl, mostly boys. Thanks, Ginger. Maybe you'll help us on the next crash car that we didn't crash and somebody else crashed. Because we don't crash cars, we just rebuild cars. Right,
We
Ginger?
never crash.
You're gonna help us rebuild our next cars that we didn't crash, that we bought crashed. Right now we're trying to take off the 2 OEM wheels to put on the new HREs.
Look at this lineup we got going here in the driveway right now. Mustang. And we're taking the Plaid to Canadian Tire. Let's go.
Right now we're just going to the parts store to see if we have if we can find a lug nut key. This is a lug nut key that's broken.
Quick pull in the plaid. Let's see how this thing does compared to the M4. Stomp it. Ooh! Oh yeah.
Not quite as fast as the Mustang GT. Head rate acceleration probably a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
I think we could do better than that. This is the predicament we're in, so I think I'm gonna end the video right here.
I took my drugs and took my loving when I left out the spot. I left the party with the Barbie marking X on the dot. She calls my phone up, but I told her I'm a loner. But she likes my watch and my drop top and my persona. We hit the highway 155 with my whole foot on the dash. She's in my ear, she's got no fear. She could care less if we crash. But on my radar, I've got some nerve to play hard. I waited for my chance.
And don't forget, always speed and drive reckless.